I've lived with this monitor every single day for weeks now, and the moment you switch to it, there's a recognition in your brain that what you had before just wasn't enough anymore. This is for the kind of person who feels when visuals aren't pulling you in, when motion looks soft, details feel flat, or the gameplay doesn't feel as responsive as your hands want it to be. You already know quality when your eyes rest on it. Before we go further, take a quick look at the current price and stock panels like this shift fast, and timing matters more than most people admit. You've probably had that breaking point. You jump into a game or a long session of work, and half an hour in, you notice you re-squinting, fumbling windows, or missing crucial cues because the refresh feels off or the clarity just isn't there. That's a subtle frustration you tune out for too long. When you switch to this, that tension disappears immediately. You feel your gaze settle, your senses engage, and everything feels connected in a way your old screen never managed. Picture your everyday. You crank up a competitive match, enemies pop with intent, your reactions feel sharper, and motion feels fluid instead of slightly behind. You delve into creative work, and the lines stay crisp, details stay steady, and your eyes don't fight to interpret content. Flick between spreadsheets, timelines, and browsers without hesitation. Even movies and shows look lively because motion stays clean at high refresh, while colors stay true instead of washed out. It's not just the specs talking. Sure, Fast IPS combined with a 180 Hz refresh sounds potent, but what matters is how your brain interprets movement, to how smooth it feels, how instant the feedback feels under your control. Once you live with that level of fluidity, anything slower feels like you re-dragging your own attention uphill. And while you rethinking this through, don't let a weird price dip or low stock be the thing that makes you hesitate. These monitors don't stay in predictable pricing for long, and hesitation is how good opportunities slip away. Maybe part of you wonders if a gaming monitor really elevates everyday use. That doubt fades the moment you notice less strain, fewer missed visuals, and sharper motion. It's not just games that benefit, it's every interaction. That uncertainty turns into a quiet confidence because you chose something that actually feels right every time you use it. One benefit you don't expect until you live with it is how much focus it brings. Your eyes relax, your reactions sharpen, and your whole sense of control feels clearer. That's not a spec, that's a feeling. You feel motion that just makes sense. You feel clarity that stays sharp. You feel responsive control in every game. You feel comfort over long sessions. You feel pride in how your visuals perform. It isn't the cheapest panel out there, it shines. When you actually use its power, at some point you stop circling specs and just pick the screen that already feels right every time you imagine using it. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. Check the current price and stock now and make the switch while it still feels like the right moment.